So let's break down this Maxx Crosby to the Baltimore Ravens deal. I'm Jason Page with this Sports Wrap Short. If you're not already doing so, like, follow, and subscribe. The best content around the biggest stories in sports, the biggest games every day and night. And yes, we're talking about the NFL, where free agency will kick in during the week. And before that, there's been a ton of big moves. The biggest one of all, Maxx Crosby, dealt from the Las Vegas Raiders for 2 first-round draft picks, one in 2026, one in 2027, to the Baltimore Ravens. Now, look, everybody's talking about this deal. Did the Ravens give up too much? Should the Raiders have parted ways with Maxx Crosby? I want to talk about both of those things. But there's also another element to this, and it's the Dallas Cowboys. First of all, from the Raiders' perspective, this is a no-brainer. You're not winning with Maxx Crosby. You're not winning without Maxx Crosby. You might as well get the assets to start building the future of your franchise, which you know is going to be around Fernando Mendoza. As much as you'd love the idea and the romanticism of Maxx Crosby, the lifetime Raider, it doesn't work that way in the NFL anymore. You've got to do what's best for your team. And John Spytek has done that with this move to the Ravens. That's from the Raiders' perspective. They got tons of draft capital now. They can go and start to build a roster. And at least Raider fans feel like you have something to look forward to. There is a plan here. Now on the Ravens side, did they give up too much? Look, if you feel like you're a Maxx Crosby away from being able to win a Super Bowl or even be a Super Bowl contender, you have to make this deal for 2 first-round picks. What are you getting out of your next 2 first-round picks that's going to be as good, guaranteed, as Maxx Crosby, who's right now in the peak of his career? This was a no-brainer for the Baltimore Ravens as far as making this move is concerned. It's a big haul, 2 first-round picks. You rarely see it in the NFL, but it was a no-brainer for the Baltimore Ravens, who now put themselves squarely back in the Super Bowl title picture. All right, now to the Dallas Cowboys. Because the interesting wrinkle in all of this was the reporting from Adam Schefter that there were 2 teams when it came to Maxx Crosby. One was the Ravens, and one was the Cowboys. And the Cowboys were unwilling to give up the 2nd first-round pick. They would give up one, but not both. And you got to ask yourself, are the Cowboys really in it to win it? You know, Jerry Jones, for all the flash and glamour and glitz and big AT&T stadium, you had a chance to get Maxx Crosby? You wouldn't give up the 2nd first-round pick? Again, it leaves you to question what's going on in Dallas. Did they not feel like they were a Maxx Crosby away from being able to win a Super Bowl? Maybe that's part of the problem as well. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Maxx Crosby to the Ravens. I'm Jason Page. Like, follow, and subscribe. Watch us on TV. That's your Sports Wrap Short.